great.
Have you seen the list he's come out with?
Yes, the 15 most overrated white people.
Yeah, and so what we did yesterday was we came up with the 15 most overrated black people.
Because apparently that's okay now.
Yeah, I mean, if he can do the 15 most overrated white people, and it's not, I mean, it's not bad at all. For instance, Ronald Reagan is one of the 15 most overrated white people. You can't have a conversation with Republicans without hearing Reagan's name invoked as a patron saint of American politics. As a result, Ronald Reagan moves closer and closer to Mount Rushmore of our public imagination with each passing year. How easily we forget Reagan was largely responsible for shutting down mental hospitals, bloating the military, shrinking benefits for the needy, sparking mass incarceration, and declaring ketchup a vegetable for our children's school lunches.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, yeah, that was tragic.
Reference. Yeah,
that was tragedy, wasn't it? That's really hurt the nation.
Yeah.
When he did that.
So if he's the most overrated white person, we've made a list. We're going to put Barack Obama as the most overrated black person.
No, you can't do that.
Why?
Because
he's
because you changed the word there. What is it? It's overrated.
Black person.
White person.
Right. That's the original.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. And then you change something though
to black.
Okay. You can't do that.
Why?
You can't make that change.
But Barack Obama is...
Why not?
No, because
Barack Obama has surpassed
you're substituting
Woodrow Wilson
and Jimmy Carter and FDR.
And FDR, just destroying the nation.
But you're substituting there. I don't think you're understanding what you're doing. You're substituting something you can't say for something for something you can't say for something you can say.
All right.
You understand what you're doing?
All right, let's try this one. He
change.
says on the list of most overrated white people, he says Justin Bieber. Sure, kids can sing and dance, but is he better than dozens of black R&B singers? Nope.
Thank you.
Now, that's a good case. That's a good case. That's a case of fundamental fairness there.
Yes.
So if he's going to put Justin Bieber there, I would like to put Harry Belafonte Jr.
Oh, wow. You can't say that.
No, why?
You can't.
He's an overrated black person.
No, oh my gosh. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
I mean,
did you hear that?
Name one song other than, Deo.
It was a Deo song, that Deo song.
And that's horrible.
You want to hang yourself.
Deo.
I mean, name one good Harry Belafonte song.
No, but then it says Deo.
I know.
I forgot about that part of it. That's the problem.
No, surprisingly, he's a Marxist, too.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Okay, so you put Justin Bieber there. We can't.
No, you can't. You can't put. You can do the Justin Bieber one though.
How about Jay-Z?
Jay-Z put him in there because that's really not even music. What he does, right?
Well, you can mention his name. You can't say something negative about him though. As long as it's okay.
So
to
can't say he's too ugly for Beyonce.
Now that one you could probably say, but outside, that one you could probably say because that's really
that's just fact.
It just seems obvious,
Okay, so
no offense to the guy. Almost everybody's too ugly for Beyonce, but
right.
How about this one? How about this one? The professor. What's his name again?
Mark
Lamont Hill.
Mm-hmm.
How about this one? He says overrated white people for Columbus Day. The whole NHL except for Wayne Simmons.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Yeah,
Has anyone noticed that the whole season is about to be canceled? Nope, I didn't think so.
Right. So the NHL is totally Wayne
mostly
Simmons is
white.
Good. He's the one black player in the league. He's fine.
Right.
But the rest
everybody
of the players,
else is bad and overrated.
Yeah. So that's totally fine. You can say that. No problem.
So then we could say that the whole NBA is overrated, right?
Why?
Why would you say that?
Why would you say that?
Well, because I mean, there's a lot of people that have been.
Are you saying?
Let's say convicted for crimes.
Oh my gosh, that is
that's
way over the line.
How is that overrated? They got away with it, and now they're making lots of money, and so they got crime. That's not overrated. That's underrated. They got away with crime, and they're a basketball star. That's a sweet gig.
So is that
what
why
has the NHL done? They just suck at hockey.
Well, that's okay. All right, but I mean,
pretty good at hockey.
They're pretty good at hockey.
Of the things they're good at.
Have you noticed that the whole season's about to be canceled?
Oh, okay.
No, all right. Didn't think so.
So yeah, just to review, you can be critical of the NHL. You cannot
because it's mostly white, but you cannot
be critical of.
I can't mostly black.
How about this? How about this one? How about this one? Most overrated black people. Mark Lamont Hill, the guy who's made the.
Oh, that's racist.
No.
Yeah, no. You said it. You said first of all, you said black.
No, I mean he's trying to prove a point by having three names. I mean he's like he's serial killer here. I don't know. I mean who else has three names?
Mainly serial killers.
What are you trying to mainly serial killer, or like Thurston Howell the third?
Yeah, but you know what?
John Wayne Gacy.
He doesn't have a middle name, but he's got that third thing going. It's kind of like ostentatious if you have three Mark Lamont. I'm Mark Lamont Hill.
I see. It shows how insecure he is.
Yeah, you need three names. I've got an extra name.
You don't need that. You don't need that.
I noticed that you
Very
guys
overrated.
are denying the reality here that serial killers are almost exclusively white. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Uh-huh. I noticed you didn't say that one, did you?
He caught us.
He did.
Yeah, I can see what you're doing
We
there.
were ignoring
Also
that
on this,
very glaring point.
list, Elvis Presley and Shakespeare.
Shakespeare's overrated.
Elvis is overrated.
What have they ever done?
I mean, Elvis is the first global superstar, right? Was there
I'd say
anybody
that's
else
safe to
that
say.
was a global superstar before Elvis? And how many of them have there been? Michael Jackson, Elvis.
Madonna.
Who else is known?
Madonna, yeah.
Madonna, maybe Princess Diana. I think you could put her in there, but she wasn't an entertainer. But I mean, she was loved throughout the entire world. Couldn't go anywhere.
Barack Obama.
So we got Columbus Day, which I again celebrated by handing out smallpox blankets.
Well, and that's appropriate because yesterday our nation engaged in one of the most bizarre, according to Mark Lamont Hill, bizarre cultural rituals, the celebration of Columbus Day as a national holiday. Although history proves that Christopher Columbus was an immoral treasure hunter who merely stumbled upon a region that had already been discovered by indigenous non-whites, we continue to praise the vicious conquistador as a hero.
Thank you. Finally, somebody says it.
Well, at least we know that he was Hispanic.
Who?
Right? The conquistadors. I mean, the conquistadors coming over. At least we know now
Right,
they're
that's-
Hispanics.
Yeah.
They're from
Yes.
Spain,
Mm-hmm.
Hispaniola.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So we
That's
know
true.
it's
Mhm.
it wasn't it wasn't one of those white guys. It was a bunch. Well, I mean, okay, he was Italian, but the rest of them in the boat.
Well, but I mean, Italy and Spain are nowhere near each other. You know, I mean, it's okay to hate the Italians. You just have to like the Spanish because they're so different and they've never interacted in history and they're really far away from each other and stuff. These lines make a lot of sense.
Yeah,
don't
there's
they?
no way to make sense of any of it. There's no way to make sense of. So history has
here's the
proven that this deeply religious man was an immoral treasure hunter.
You know, here's the amazing thing. Here's the amazing thing. None of this stuff is working. It might be working on our kids, and that's where we have to concentrate. They're working on our kids.
Yeah.
But it's not working on us. Those of us who still know, we have to teach it to our kids. We have to make sure, I'm telling you, get your kids out of school and homeschool them, or get them to a private school, or get together with your friends and your families and your neighbors and start something, pool your resources together, but get them out of the indoctrination. They are not learning what they need to learn. And that is the plan. They've weakened us so much with the lower end that it doesn't mean anything anymore.
Evidence of that, Elvis, one of the most overrated white people in history, just passed for the most hits on the Billboard charts by Lil Wayne.
What?
That'll be Lil Wayne.
No.
Lil Wayne.
That's-
Not the larger Wayne that you might be thinking, but Lil Wayne.
That's nuts.
Wait, he did
That's
what?
not true.
He passed him on for the most charts, songs on the Billboard charts.
At the same time, you mean?
No, of all time.
What?
He has over 100 or something.
What?
That's Little Wayne.
That's impossible.
It really
That's
should
impossible.
be. But see, it's because Elvis was so overrated, and obviously Lil Wayne underrated.
I do not believe that's true.
I will give you the
I
story.
do not believe that's true.
I can go to the.
we got to revisit this.
Look how far we've come. Look how far down we've gone. As a
Yeah.
society, look
Wouldn't
how
it?
far down we have gone.
If Lil
Elvis
Wayne,
was popular. Elvis was popular. Why? Because he was a rebel.
yeah,
I mean, there's not much more you can rebel against. There's not much farther down the slope that you can go. I mean, our songs are all about, raping somebody, or, my hoe, or all of the stars now are they're just amoral. I mean, there's not much more you can do. You're already worshiping blood and murder and rape and everything bad. How do you rebel against that except go good? I mean, at some point you get so far down that you're like, I'm going to rebel. I'm going to listen to Pat Boone. That's what a rebel I am.
Mhm.
I mean, what? How do you rebel against it?
Yeah, Lil Wayne, 109 entries on the Hot 100 Billboard chart. Elvis Presley, 108.
Congratulations, Lil Wayne.
Wayne.
Here's our sponsor. Here's our sponsor this half hour. It's been 50 years. Get over
Truly,
it.
society is over. It's over. We're done.